Thanks for joining me. Back to the Jesmonite. I want to make a terrazzo effect. I collect the small pieces that fall out, or when I have some leftover, I spread it on a sheet of baking paper. After drying, I cut them. Some thin pieces can be cut by hand, and for the thicker pieces, I use my nippers. The pieces do not have to be regular. You make them to the size you want. For now, I don't have many colors, only pink, green, and white. Well, I'll shortening the cutting section. I'm back. So I have my little pink, green, and white pieces. I put them on plastic cup. I'm going to use this mold, this tray mold. I need 100 of liquid and 250 grams of powder. The ratio is 1 to 2.5. As always, I mix by pouring my powder in several times to avoid lumps. One of these days, I think I will prepare some Jesmonite that I will color with several colors in order to have small pieces ready for this technique. I don't know if I have enough to make this terrazzo effect. You can really saturate it, I think. I'll, I will add some resin pieces. Oh, I want to say that in US you can't find Jesmonite, but you can use concrete or eco resin or all of this stuff, and maybe why not plaster? Here I add some resin pieces. I always keep these leftovers. I can't decide myself to throw them away. Well, now it's really hard to cut when the the resin is too thick. I'll see you in a bit. Let's pour. I really hope to have put enough small pieces. I don't know. I doubt. We'll see with the demolding and especially after the sanding. I have some Jesmonite left, enough to fill this little coaster mold. Now a little shaking to get the air bubbles up. I'm back for the demolding. I can see there will be a big sanding job. With a little luck, I'll get the terrazzo effect, but I'm not sure. So, did I put enough small pieces? You can guess. I'll show you later a little bit of my sanding session right now. Well, today I'm going to try to bring out the terrazzo effect. I will wet my sheet a bit. It makes less dust. From time to time, you have to wipe it off and see what happens. I must say that for the moment, not much. We begin to see small pieces which appear, but it's far from the terrazzo effect. Well, I'm going to try something else. I'm going to sand with my electric sander because that I exhaust myself for a little result. Well, after a big sanding job, it works, but it's really super light. Moreover, I have a ton of small holes due to the air bubbles which appeared. And yet I sanded until my hand was completely numb. So I learned some things. I certainly didn't put enough small pieces in. And maybe I waited too long before sanding because Jesmonite become very hard. The result is not great, but I learned a lot. If you have any tips, please feel free to leave me them for me in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you soon.